All right, it's May 21st, 2024. I figured I'd give it a walk around on the garden. Uh, let's take a look at the antenna first. Or apparatus. Walk around this side here where it's not too much in the sun. We live in southeast Texas, and in the past few weeks, we've had a lot of rain. I mean, more rain than normal. They said the records actually at some point were beating Harvey when the Hurricane Harvey came in. And if you look, let's go back up here. The garden was flooded out so bad over the past 2 or 3 weeks. You can see the dry line up there, and that was all flooded. I mean, I'm talking maybe 3 inches of water, if not more. And a lot of these plants were basically, saturated, probably, up to maybe an inch into the stem themselves. You can see some of my wasabi radishes, they're still laid over a little bit. I'm gonna have to hill them up and get them going again. But as far as with all the rain that we've had, I think the apparatus has helped keep everything going. I know that the apparatus, if you look at Christoflu, it helps with drought, bringing in, uh, keeping it from dying out because of the drought and having moisture content. But I think it does the opposite too. My opinion of what I'm seeing is that with all the rain that we've had in the past 2 to 3, almost 4 weeks, I should have been washed out already. I think the garden should have been gone and we should have lost everything. But having the apparatus up, it's kept things growing and it's kept things stable. And if you notice, the tomato plants, I had got hit by a hornworms, and we finally got rid of them by picking them and getting rid of them, and then kind of, hoeing the garden out a little bit to kill the larva from the moth. But even at this stick forms that these tomatoes are growing, the tomato, they're actually, starting to ripen real well. I don't see any damage to these tomatoes. Like I said, I had a few with the hornworms, but I picked those off. But even now, it's starting, I'm getting new leaves coming in at the tops and starting to see the actual tomato plants come back again. So in the next few weeks, that's going to be my thing, is to watch these plants here to see if anything affects them as far as, coming back. But I've been doing, like, in the morning, maybe about 10 minutes of misting of the plant surge magnet water, and I'm noticing that the leaves are a lot greener. I had talked to Lewis this morning and was letting him know, I think with the antenna and the plant surge magnets, I'm seeing that combination where the leaves are, I mean, I'm going to be picking off the dead leaves, but the leaves are coming back very green. I'm going to have to trim up some stuff that, with all the water damage, but I'm not losing anything. And a lot of my peppers, even though they're real short, are starting to turn red. I'm getting a lot of peppers that were not necessarily, they should be at around 18 to 20 inches by now, but they're not. They're short. And they're still producing fruit and vegetables, at this youngest stage, which is, to me, what the apparatus is supposed to do. Now, as far as these tomato plants here, I had told you about in a previous video that those are the ones that I got from the feed and grain. And these tomatoes were like really, I mean, sickly. I'm going to hill them up again probably in the next few days once I get some topsoil. But they're starting to come back. And you can see this in one. I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, it's just amazing what this apparatus has done to the garden. Now, this is only the first year, and this ground here is virgin ground. So it ain't like I'm planting everything in a garden that's been established. So we'll see how the years go by, and as this year progresses, and then when I take out the carrots, I'll put some different vegetables in there. But I'm seeing a lot more changes in the surrounding area of the garden. Um, the neighbor's tree, I don't know if you can see that right through the video, was just a stick with limbs and no leaves on it. And then you can see that the tree I'm pointing at now, it was the same way. And we're getting full foliage. Uh, and that wasn't last year. Last year we had hardly any leaves on that tree at all. And I'm beginning to think the surrounding areas around this apparatus or antenna it's affecting the environment around it. But all in all, the garden is doing well, even after all of that rain. I believe they said upwards in this area we were getting anywhere from 40 to 50 inches, but you can look that up if you wanted. And it's drying out now, but like I said, every morning I'm doing the maybe 10 minutes of misting, give it some magnetic water, and then I've got more peppers and cayennes popping up. I got new ones starting to grow. And then, like I said, hopefully the wasabi radishes will start stemming up on me and start, standing up. I got to get out here on this side of the garden here and do some weed eating. I just did this one the other day. I just had my hoe that I did, that the diamond hoe that I have, and then I might try to get the row maker out here and try to run through these rows and just see if I can hill up a few things on that. Maybe I can, get the ground to hoe and bring it up on the plants a little more. But all in all, I mean, it's been really well. And if you had any questions, like I said before in the other videos, you can contact Lewis at Harmonious in Nature and on Etsy, and he'd be more than willing to answer your questions. And that's all I have. I'll just keep you guys up to date as much as I can, and show you what I'm doing, and let you know how the garden's going. All right, y'all have a good evening or a good day or a good night.